7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Trends, 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we.
It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New England Patriots. The tee, we're set for football, and we are underway in Foxborough. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air right away is May. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, May with it. And will find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Patriots at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. To the air, May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now 2nd and 5.
Five. Hey, can't. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Crazy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats are on the board first here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
That's the score. Patriots 7, Jaguars 0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Can.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Porter. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Well, you look at this Patriots defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On one, ready? Here,
on first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On 2, ready? Here we go.
Now Burrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, here's May. A rifles run, that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense for the Patriots, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter.
As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's May. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
To throw, it's May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact and continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll throw with May. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Saul. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing here is May. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. May going to give it to Henderson. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
A 3-yard pickup.
come up, 2nd and 7. Henderson running straight ahead.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
Looking to throw. May.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Zach Charbonnet, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Gun. Stop.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Jorge Mafe. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
319.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's the big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
Gallis now for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down.
Can. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
On 2, ready?
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his throw here's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down.
On 2. 11.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Here we go. 180.
Slot man moves right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Gets past one man, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bashal Tootin with career touchdown number 60.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Jaguars 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
They'll go again with Henderson. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. From the gun, it's May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the option right is Fields. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshore Tootin. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go, sit down. Hey, what's that?
Here's 2nd and 8. May looking to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
From the shotgun, May with it. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Gun. Cut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Back now in Foxborough. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
Second and 10.
Here's Burrow. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and 19. They'll drop the throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 2, ready?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here we go. Game 10. 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it. Because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's fourth down.
And this one is right through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Now they'll go with a reverse. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
On 1. line. Ready?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Now 2nd and 9.
This across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Henderson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That first, good for 20 and a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
And we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple rushers break through the drop-in for the 7th time this game.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Tootin. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Here we go. Back. Right 80. Right 80.
To throw, Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete. It'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Throwing, Burrow.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's corner. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now Burrow.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal.
Here's Burrow.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Well, field goals probably are going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Let's go. Black 40.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for New England,
they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.